Looks like that lawsuit was really effective, wasn't it? Hello everyone, welcome to part 3 of Chelsea. Clearly here with me, Mr. Grand 2, Football Manager 21. I'm well into it now. It is a whole load of fun. It's a very well put together game, and our season is it's been okay. Headlines really, we have to say, are there's not been defeated. No defeats. That's what I'm gonna put at the top of the old email if I was going to be speaking to the board about this. No defeats, only 1 goal conceded in the league, 3 in total. Our average goals scored is probably less than 1. XG far more than that, I think. In fact, that's 3.41, which puts us in 10th there. Not great, really, but could be a lot better, could be a lot worse. Chances created as well, clear-cut chances created, 3, equal third for that one. So there's a lot of positives. So in terms of those results, then after that heroic 1-0 win against Spurs on the opening day of the season, a 0-0 with Burnley, nothing to write home about, literally nothing, not a single highlight in the entire game. In the League Cup, things have been going. We've been scraping by, it's fair to say. We raced into a 2-0 lead against Brighton in the 3rd round. They pegged us back largely because Edouard Mendy forgot which team he was playing for and just passed the ball straight to them. But we did manage to hold on and win the penalty shootout. We then also made it through in the 4th round as well, beating Manchester City after a 0-0 draw on penalties again. Kepa, their hero, in that one. We are through to the quarter-final. We'll be playing Manchester United. It's all the way in December, quite a long way to wait for that one. And then in the Premier League, the other 2 games we played, a 1-1 with Crystal Palace. Edouard Mendy redeeming himself for his League Cup rose. Lovely ball down the pitch, beautiful take and turn and shot from Timo Werner for his first goal of the season, that was immediately ruined by this as we just proceed to that was their only chance of the entire game. 1-1, not particularly great, but then most recently a far better result and a far better performance. A beautifully worked goal squeezed in by Christian Pulisic to give us the lead and win against Leeds United. It's a welcome 3 points from Elland Road, and it leaves us in 6th place, 8 points from our first 4 games, 2 off the top. Not too bad, not too bad at all. The surprise story really is Fulham, who have got 10 points, which is considerably more than real life. Also, you see there Callum Wilson with 5 goals. What else do you really expect? So before we get to today's games, then a couple of transfer pieces of news to tell you about. There is an incoming. We'll get to that in a second. 3 outgoings actually. Andrea Papetti did leave on loan. He's gone to Norwich for the season, and as discussed before, Marcos Alonso has left to join Arsenal on loan. They should be making that permanent. I think they don't have an option on that one. I think it is a permanent one that they have to do. We'll see if that actually happens. And the other departure is a man who I forgot was even here. Danny Drinkwater has finally gone to Brighton and Hove Albion for £4.6 million. Obviously a big loss, financially anyway, not in terms of his actual contributions, but the main news is that it takes, we're paying a bit of contribution of wage, I think about 20k, but it takes about 100k off the old wage bill, which we're more than happy with. We have signed a 5th choice fullback on loan, Inigo Lecui, who knows, Spanish, on loan from Athletic Bilbao. Barely anything in terms of wages, certainly compared to Marcos Alonso. Limited loan fee. I think he's probably never going to play. He thinks he's going to be a squad player. He won't even be that. But just in case of a major injury crisis, we've got him. I did think about getting someone else in for midfield as an ultimate backup. We did agree a deal for Roberto Gagliardini, but I cancelled it because we wouldn't have been able to register him. And ultimately, we do have Billy Gilmore. He's still in the under 23s. In fact, no, I promoted him to the first team. He's just injured at the moment. He should be back relatively soon. He is, I think he's not quite ready, but he should be able to play a role. We can obviously recall someone in January from their loans, maybe Ethan Ampadu, someone like that. And ultimately, I think actually we've got 5 centre-backs. Andreas Christensen, at the very least, is more than competent as a defensive midfielder. So that's an option for us if we need to. But today then we are going to be playing 2 matches, 2 home games, 2 games which I hope we can win. West Ham, first of all, in the league, of course, the surprise package, really, in real life this season. And then Marseille in the Champions League, managed by former Chelsea boss Andre Villas-Boas, unless he's already been sacked. Not yet. Hopefully we can get to a winning start in that one. The rest of our Champions League group is Zenit St. Petersburg and Lazio, which is, I mean, it could be better, could be worse. Zenit probably the best team to get as the first seeds. That was a great one. But Lazio, pretty tough. Marseille, we should be beating them, but yeah, Lazio could be a bit tough. So it's fair to say it would be advisable for us to sort of maybe try and be a little bit more attacking. You know, we're not creating we're creating opportunities, maybe not necessarily loads of chances, but we are creating opportunities. We're getting to dangerous areas. It's just not quite always coming off, but defensively we're very solid, so I don't really want to change too much about what we've got. It's maybe not the most exciting thing, but at least it seems relatively effective. Jody Morris is constantly advising me to change from balanced to, in this case, very attacking. That, to me, even at home against West Ham, seems insanely reckless. So we're not going to do that right now. We are going to change one thing about this, though, and I'm going to make Kai Havertz, I'm going to make him an attacking Mazzala, because I do think, we need to go on this one. I do think we might need to be a little bit more positive in that area. So we will see how much of a difference, if anything, that makes. Should say as well, we have also switched up the wingers in terms of their role. Inverted winger now on the left and right. Attack on the left, support on the right. Ziyech is back on the right hand side. Pulisic back on the left hand side. They're more sort of natural areas. Thank you for the comments for that one. I do agree that seems going to be more effective this year. Certainly in terms of Pulisic, he's done very, very well. Ziyech not quite so much, but we'll have to wait and see how he does today. So the team then is pretty much at full weight. I would say he's exactly at full strength. Mendy is going to be in goal. There are question marks over him. He has been a little bit dodgy, but we'll give him a go for now. In fact, his average rating is so bad. I don't really know why, because he has made a couple of mistakes, but in every game he's getting really poor ratings. So yeah, we'll give him today. But Kepa is waiting here and could step in. Chilwell is back at left back. He's considerably more fit. He not necessarily to play the full 90, but he can certainly start the game. Tomori and Silva have done well together at central defence. Reece James has done very well at right back too. Midfield, Jorginho's done okay. At the base of midfield, Kante and Havertz. Kante's been fine. Havertz needs to see a lot more from him. He's not been good enough. We'll give him the game today, but Mason Mount again waiting there to pounce. Ziyech and Pulisic. Ziyech not great. Pulisic has done okay. Werner, expect more from him as well. Hopefully today against West Ham we can get it. I would say the thing that's kind of letting us down is that final ball into the box. We've had plenty of possession, plenty of opportunities, but that's what's letting us down. So we might need to change the instructions a little bit. Maybe we've got whipped crosses on, maybe low crosses, something like that. We'll have to see how things go. But West Ham at home, you would hope we can get the result here. Obviously some quality players throughout the team. Let's see what we can do. Werner's feeling very aggressive. Don't we all? We got a good win last time out. Let's keep our run going. I expect you to win, boys. They're fired up with that. Everyone's looking pretty good. Midfield needs a little bit more motivation. Havertz not really bothered. But let's go with that. Let's go into this. And we're gonna go on 3D. We'll go on 3D from the start, at least for this game. I think I've been using it a bit more. It's quite good. Let's just make sure the speed isn't too crazy. You need to slow it down a little bit. There we go. We'll go with this, and hopefully by going in 3D, it'll make things a little bit more action-packed and make things happen a bit more. We've already had a shot on target. Fantastic to see. All right, we're going through the midfield. Lovely passing and move. Chilwell immediately involved, and goodness me, glorious chance. Werner was fouled, apparently. It looks like it's going to be a penalty. He's not even going over to the monitor. He's checking VAR. It says there wasn't a foul. No penalty. Right, fine. Great chance for Pulisic, though. Should really have hit the target. But some early action. Chilwell heavily involved at this early stage. Can he find a good ball in? Certainly looking lively. We get another chance. It's cleared by Diop. But Kante's there to sweep up the danger. Ziyech flings it into Pulisic. And this time he finds the target. Christian Pulisic with his 4th of the season. He has been by far the best attacking output we've had so far this year. And Ziyech finally with an excellent ball, beautiful ball over the defence, and Pulisic with a first time finish past Fabianski, and we've got an early lead here at Stamford Bridge. Look at that, 2 shots on target already, 1 goal. Love to see it. And we're on the attack again. We've got a free kick lined up on the edge of the area by Ziyech. He's looking confident, and well he might. He strikes the woodwork, but Timo Werner in the right place at the right time with the rebound. It's 2-0. We've scored more than 1 goal in a game for the first time in the league. I mean, it was a great strike from Ziyech. Very unlucky it didn't come off. But Werner's there to sweep home the loose ball, and we're looking well in control here. Is 3D the way forwards? Apparently it is. Packed house at Stamford Bridge to witness this London derby, and what a first half they have seen. I'm very pleased with the performance. Do we go with complacent? We don't want to get complacent. We're going to go positive. I want you to keep it up. Everyone looking inspired and motivated. And that's just the kind of guy I am. Very inspirational, very motivating. Of course, we've got to watch fitness of people, particularly Chilwell, who I think has done quite well today. He is lacking a bit of sharpness compared to everyone else. But look at the average ratings there. Looking fantastic. We're on the attack again. Throwing from James, finds Ziyech. He's been fouled on the edge of the area by Rudiaz, who I'm pretty sure they've signed. I don't think he's not really at West Ham, is he? This time, Anthony Taylor, who I don't think has that much hair in real life, he's going over to the monitor. Just imagine the abuse he's getting. Imagine if he has to do that back when fans are at the ground. What's his decision? Is it a penalty this time? Yes, it is. We didn't get one in the first half. This time we do. Jorginho's going to take it. He is considerably better than Werner in the game. Can he score? He's already scored once this season from the spot. He makes it 2 for the season for him. 3 on the day. What a performance. We're starting to click. We're starting to click into gear. Things are working quite well. I don't even think the change for Havertz has made much difference at all. But I think the players are just sort of gelling, getting used to each other, and things are looking very nice indeed. Towering header from Thiago Silva, finds Timo Werner, manages to keep hold of the ball, lays it off to Kante, pressing on, feeds to Ziyech, who deserves a goal today. Very close from the Moroccan, very unlucky. Right, less than 20 minutes to go. Need to start thinking about making some changes. Going to pause because something's happening. We're going to take off Ben Chilwell because his fitness is dropping like a stone, given he hasn't really played 90 minutes at all this season. And with 10 minutes on the clock, we can make another change as well. Jorginho's on a booking. Get him off, get him rested as well. Pulisic too, who, he's not the fittest. We'll give a little bit of a run out to Callum Hudson-Odoi. See what he can do. Jared Bowen's in and nearly scores for West Ham. First time we've seen West Ham do anything today. But even if that had gone in, I'm pretty confident we'll be able to see this one out. Ziyech, can he get a goal or at least another assist? Kante, looking very calm and measured. Lovely layoff from Werner to Ziyech. And yes, he can get a goal. What a move that was, and fully deserved from Hakim Ziyech. I criticised him before the game. He hasn't done anything really all season, but he has been sensational here today. Man of the match by far. Good work. Lovely triangle passing in midfield, and what a finish that is from Ziyech. Definitely going to stay on the right hand side. Definitely going to stay on the right hand side. It's 4-0. We've scored more goals in this game than I think we have in the entire season before it, at least as far as the league is concerned. Well, there we go. Lovely stuff. Look at the XG. It's unbelievable. Complete domination. That is what I like to see. Chelsea 4, West Ham 0. I mean, what do we say to that? Absolutely. Can we throw a water bottle in celebration? I mean, let's just go with this. Unbelievable. Well done. Well done. Well done. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Really, really great performance and really great result. That is what I like to see. Things have been a little bit stuttery, but we clicked, and that is exactly what we want. Up to 4th. Other teams haven't played yet, but, well, really, really nice. There's growing discontent at your reluctance to play attacking football. What is your response to that? Ruby, did you watch the game that we just did? We won 4-0. Oh well, I was slightly hesitant before recording. I thought, you know what, it's Friday the 13th as well. I mean, we're actually, it's not, the omens weren't good really, but that's made it a Friday the 13th to remember. And of course, the action isn't over yet. We've got Marseille in our first Champions League group stage game, and I was going to play Emerson in this one, give Chilwell a rest, but that's not going to happen, is it? It's not happening yet. Not listening to Jody Morris, I'm starting to question whether he is particularly sensible. Jorginho also suspended for this one as well. We'll bring in Kovacic. I'm not going to start Jack Wilshere, but he can be on the bench. Not that he's looking particularly fit, been playing for the reserves. Got to be careful with that. We can have more substitutes though, that I'm very happy with that. Can just literally stack the bench, and we get to bring more players on as well. Yes, I forgot about that. Right, even Rudiger's getting on the bench. So for this one, we are going to rotate pretty much everybody. Kante's going to stay in there. Reece James is going to stay in there as well. I'm going to play Azpilicueta at left back. Don't want to risk Chilwell. Otherwise, Kepa's in goal. Christensen and Zuma's the defence. Kovacic in the base of midfield. Mount comes in for Havertz. Victor Fisher is going to be starting on the left. Hudson-Odoi on the right. And Tammy Abraham gets the nod up front for this one. Olivier Giroud, of course, on the bench as well. We'll probably see him at some point. And Lecouille, he's got number 13. Friday the 13th. I mean, that's a good omen, isn't it, after what just happened? Marseille, of course, not to be sniffed at. They do have a horrendous record in the Champions League in real life, though. And we're not going with this one because that never seems to work. But why want more options? Where's the I expect nothing but a win to keep the good run going? Oh. I mean, see, look, that's not worked at all. Jody, your suggested team talks are really bad. Really bad. I don't want to end. We just had a brilliant performance in the league. Let's not muck things up here in the Champions League. Right, first highlight. Azpilicueta manages to actually find a teammate with the ball. Really good to see. He's blonde. Why is he blonde? He doesn't have blonde hair. Anyway, Reece James pressing on. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. Beats his man. Can he find a ball into the box? Yes, he can. It is, however, cleared. Good early opportunity for us, though. Kovacic sweeps up the danger as well, and he's just gone to the same position James was, lays it back to the Englishman, and that's the end of the highlight. And oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Victor Fisher's injured. He's got a knee injury. Probably done his cruciate ligament or something, hasn't he? Probably done that. So we're going to give Pulisic a rest. That's not lasted all that long. Yeah, really great. Really happy to see that one. I think the second 11 not quite as prepared as the first. I mean, maybe it was a risk to do this. Clearly it was a risk to do this, but I thought we've got to rotate. We can't just play the same team all the time. It's not a good idea. Another good ball from Reece James, which is cleared only as far as Azpilicueta. We're certainly putting the pressure on, although we are coming up to half time. If we can get a goal before the break, that would be preferable. Mason Mount slips it out to Azpilicueta, flings the ball in. Tammy Abraham is there, and it's just over the bar. James, another opportunity, gets intercepted, and Marseille looking to play it out from the back. A little bit slower pace than we are. Well read by Christensen, though. Finds Pulisic off the bench, driving forwards. The American hits the woodwork. Hudson-Odoi saved by Mandanda. And then Tammy Abraham, third time of asking, puts the ball in the goal. Goodness me, let's watch this again. Slightly slower. Good work from Pulisic, who has been sensational at the start of the season. Hits the woodwork. Hudson-Odoi cracks it against Mandanda. He can't stop Tammy Abraham getting his first of the season. 1-0 before the break. Exactly what we want. Quite a hefty amount of injury time. I am slightly concerned that Victor Fisher is in a quite a bad way, which would be not great considering we brought him in for squad cover, and if he's already out injured, I don't really want to play Charlie Masonda. Second half, corner swung in by Mason Mount, cleared as far as Christian Pulisic. You don't want to be doing that one. Pulisic beats his man. Can he find a good ball in? He's worked it well. Abraham knocks it back to Kante. Kovacic, is he going to strike it? Lays it back to Kante. Hudson-Odoi. I mean, it's good passing here. Who's going to take this on? Reece James swings the ball in. Pulisic knocked down to Mount. It's been cleared, and Marseille can counter, although apparently it didn't actually achieve anything. Right, I'm mindful of injuries. So the players that have started the previous game as well are coming off. We're taking off Reece James for Lukui. Suggestion is Rudiger. I'm not going to do that. And then we are also going to not bring on Olivier Giroud, unfortunately. I want to take off Kante. We're going to bring on Jack Wilshere and swap him with Kovacic. Kovacic can play in the box-to-box role. Jack Wilshere can have 15 minutes to not get injured at the base of midfield. Pulisic is tackled, and Marseille are probably going to score. Now we've taken off Kante. That's probably what's going to happen. We're trying to tackle Tovan, not putting much effort in. Tovan racing on, and luckily he shoots wide. Oh, we can have more subs, can't we? I forgot. I literally said it before the game, and then I've forgotten. Giroud's going to come on for the final few minutes, and I don't really want to risk anybody else. We'll go with that. Olivier Giroud coming on, although this could be an equaliser from Marseille. Tovan apparently looking dangerous. We already saw that. Ball in, and it's, well, Kepa, you don't expect that one. You don't expect to see that. He made a save, viewers. Made a save. It wasn't particularly graceful, but very, very vital. 1-0 is the end result. 2 wins from 2 in this episode. Lovely to see. Exactly what we want. We start off the Champions League with a win. 3 points on the board in the league. 3 points on the board in the Champions League. How badly injured is Fischer? He's out for 4 to 6 days with a twisted knee. He had to come off. Well, anyway, that was actually his debut. He didn't play in the League Cup game. So making his debut, and what a debut to remember, folks. Subbed off in the first half. Both the new signings getting injured as well, but neither of them too bad at all. And there we go. I mean, well, I'll be honest, I didn't expect it, but I'm very, very pleased with the end result. 2 wins, some very nice attacking performances. Maybe the switch to attacking Mazzala, maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but it certainly seems to have done the trick today. Whether we can keep it up remains to be seen. We will be back next time for some more Champions League action. I'm thinking Lazio Arsenal maybe. But there we are. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. See you.